Hello, familia. Welcome back to your girl's ever first podcast. It's your girl, Memory Karunga, speaking, and I decided to start a podcast. And I think that I will have a sit down with you guys, what inspired me regarding this podcast that I started. Happy New Year to you guys. And I wish you all that is well. I hope that all of us are going to be productive in this 2022 and shake off all the dust from 2021. All the things that you had put on your vision board for 2021, which you didn't achieve, pass them through to 2022. It's only the number that changed. Let our goals still remain the same if they are never met. Let us continue reaching our goals that we want to reach and things that we have placed for our lives to take us from point A to point B. Without further ado, I want us to start today's podcast. Today's podcast is the financial mistakes that I made. People that know me personally knows that this girl is very passionate when it comes to money. I am very much passionate when it comes to money. I know well how to spend money, and I also know how to save money, and I also know where to invest my money. I have not been a genius at some, but I have definitely been a genius at some. At this point, right about now, I've been working for 11 years, and this year we're entering will make it my 12th year that I've been employed, getting a source of income from somewhere. And it has been, let's say, on and off some 12 years that I've been also having some side hustles. We have seen a lot of podcasts, a lot of videos that talk about side hustles. I'm not saying they're not best. They're very good for talking about side hustles and stuff like that. It's very good. But today I just want to discuss about the financial mistakes that I've made over this 12 years that I've been working. Yes, oh my gosh, it never daunted to me that I am actually employed for 12 years. Yes, it is 12 years ever since I started stepping my first feet in office environment. Yes, so it has been 12 good and bad, stupid and smart years of my life. And I want to make a video on the financial mistakes that I made when I was younger. And some I'm still busy making. Most of my content have been faith-based. Yes, and it is still going to be faith-based. But when it comes to the mullah, there is no exception. We need to talk about the mullah, how to get the mullah, where to spend the mullah, and where to invest the mullah. And most of the time, that is the unspoken truth when it comes to the mullah. So, guys, mistake number one that I made is to pay for courses that I never finished. When I started working in 2011, I had a loan with IOL because I was studying some certain course which I didn't even finish a single assignment. I'm a tea lover, so in this podcast, grab your cup of tea and then sip on it. I have dreamed big, so you might have an inspirational cup that might inspire you also to dream big or even to say a quote that you want to do for the year. As I said earlier, I had a lot of financial mistakes that I made. One was that I had paid for courses that I never enrolled. You see, sometimes we also enrolled on the certain courses on the internet and we never finish them, and or we subscribe on certain programs and we never use them. That is one mistake that I make, and it is such small amounts. If you can per se probably just say it's a $300, it's a 300 Namibian dollars, it is a 200. That 200, just count it for the rest of the year. You might be getting 300 is 3,600. I didn't count it. Yes, I'm just good in my maths. I mean, it's simple stuff. 3,600 that you've been wasting for 12 months. You could have used the 3,600 into something that is better or something that is useful. Not subscribe or enroll into courses that you are not going to finish. It is one thing that I've learned. I think I did it twice. I don't want to mention one of the institutions where I've done it, but it's not a big deal. I did it and I wasted my money. I don't even know how much I paid for that course, but I wasted that money. So it's the financial mistake that I made. And I bought number two. I've been buying things that I don't need. As a woman, I don't know, it's the best friend of a woman to be a shopper. But as women do always buy things we don't need. You see, I would buy things like I would buy tripods. Some of them I don't even need them. I'd buy earrings and I would not even wear them. And I'd buy lipsticks, like I have millions of lipsticks. I don't even use them. So I've learned that do not buy things. I'm still learning, guys. I'm still learning on things that I am buying. I am a shopper, but I always go for the sales. I think that's one of the good things about myself. I always go for the sales, but I have definitely been purchasing things that I'm not using. And some of them I've been purchasing and putting them away and saying that I'll be using it when I extend my house, I'll be using it when I do ABCD. And some of the things are still having labels and I've never touched them. So that is one mistake that I've been making, buying things that I'm not using. The reason I'm looking down this side is because my notes are here. So I'm looking here, then looking to you guys. I'm paying full attention to you guys when I'm talking to you. So I have been also buying trendy items, like when something is in fashion, I also want to look trendy, I also want to look fashionable. But then sometimes, guys, we have to look at our bodies when we purchase something. Like a grandma jean will look nice on me, but then you see, I cannot wear a crop top. Yes, not to say I can't wear, but I can't be wearing a crop top coming to work. And if I'm investing in a crop top, I am working from Monday to Friday, Saturday and Sunday, maybe other days that I can only wear crop top. So if I buy a crop top, it is only for Saturday or Sunday, and it won't be viable for me to buy like 5 crop tops. It is insane at once, and then the other month again 5 crop tops. So there are things that we are buying because it is trendy, and then there are this other funny shoes. I don't know, if I get a picture I'll insert it. Funny shoes, and because everybody else is wearing it, I decided to buy that shoe, and that shoe is just tormenting me, and I am not wearing it. That shoe is hanging in my closet for the rest of its life, up until I give someone up until I get someone that I can donate. So most of the time we buy items that we are not using. So guys, let us steward the money that God has entrusted us with good intentions, and then use the money to build our wealth and grow our wealth. Number 4. The mistake that I've done is not stepping into the fitting room. I mean, I think that most of the women are guilty for this. Even men are guilty for this, because these days people are creating slim fit things, and your girl got meat and I wear some size 30, some yana yana. I'm wearing size 14. So I go for sometimes the size, I know it's gonna sound impossible, but let me go the most impossibility ways. Go for a size 6 and buy something that is a size 6 and thinking that it will fit me. I mean, I'm a big girl, and then you come home, even if it's a size 14, and you buy it and you never fit on it. Sometimes it's produced for a slimmer body, and the sizes that they are creating for this stage in our bodies, the way our bodies are going, I seem not to understand the sizes in today's life, or maybe it's the department where I'm dumb at. But I've made that mistake commonly. I don't go into the fitting room and fit on the thing. I just take, because it's a size that I'm wearing, I just take it, grab it, take it home, and by the time I'm home, I will not even fit it on, and then I will lose the slip. After losing the slip, like after 4 or 5 months, when I want to wear that specific thing, it is stopping somewhere. It is just stopping somewhere. So, guys, I mean, that is one of the mistakes that I made. I still don't want to repeat them. I want to work hard to learn from them. Some of them I've learned and I'm never going to make, and some I'm still busy learning. Some I'm still busy making. Lesson number 5. I am so guilty for this one. I am an obsessed person about hair. I like hair. I like them afro. I like them straight. I like them kinky. I like them wavy. All the textures that are there, I like them. And I've been making the most mistake in my life by purchasing fake hair. They are calling them Brazilian grade 8, and I've been purchasing, and I've made the mistake of my life. I've learned now to order them straight from raw production. That is what I've gained up. Though it is pricey when you order unprocessed hair, but when you check on the long run, the quantity and the quality that you get from there, it's superb. So for me, I think that even if the unprocessed hair is a little bit expensive, or even if it's a little bit expensive, just purchase them, because you buy them once off and you keep them for the rest of your life. Do not say that I want to see this cheap one, and if you're buying the cheap one, know that you're gonna go back again, because they say buying cheap is actually buying expensive. Just rather take that expensive thing that has good quality and then never go back to that shop. Like, I have made a lot of hair mistakes. I bought them that are synthetic, and apparently it was they were saying it's Brazilian. I have bought those that are tangling, and then they advertise it and said it's tangle free. All the mistakes that woman has made, I have made. So I decided, no, this time around I'm ordering myself from the producers itself, the suppliers itself, and unprocessed hair, where there is guarantee. If I see that this hair is kinky, I have to return them. That is what I've decided, because I have a bunch of fake hair, medium, you see, crap hair, and somehow better hair that I also got through just buying cheaper products. Ooh, the hardest that everybody that knows me would know is that I have paid quite a number of, an alarm sum of black tags. Black tags is a very common thing in our community. Black tags is you taking care of your folks, your family members during Christmas, New Year's. It is you paying your little sister's school fee, your little siblings. You are always in debt of your family. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it is wrong for you to take care of your family. It is definitely important. It is one of the things that you need to do as an older sister or an older brother, that you need to take care of your siblings, and you need to take care of your parents. You need to give back, because once they have also given to you, and when they are raising you, they are expecting you to also give back. But sometimes it becomes too extreme. It becomes too much, that parents are expecting us to like just dish out, and they are not considering the fact that we have our own lives and our children and our whereabouts or our things to do. And I've paid a number of black tags. You know, as you guys know, if you followed me for some time, you know that my parents had died in a car accident, and I instantly became a mom of teenagers at the age of 24. I had to raise them myself, so their black tags started. Black tax is still continuing. I don't know if black tax ever has an expiry date. If you guys know whether black tax has expiry dates or not, please comment down below and let me know how your black tax situation has been, because mine definitely has not been any easier on me. Black tax had got me strangled. Black tax had got me into debt. Black tax has ruined my budget. Black tax has ruined my plans, and black tax has made me broke. So guys, yeah, black tax is real. I don't know how we're gonna solve this problem of black tax. Are we ever gonna get a resolution to this black tax issue? Or is it just going to continue for the rest of our lives, and our children are going to suffer from black tax too? And our children's children, is it a generational thing? I don't know. But I certainly hate black tax. But we have to pay it in order to honor our ancestors. Number 7, I have learned that put your money where your mouth is. Put your money where your mouth is, girl. If you say something that I'm going to deliver this thing, then do it. If you advertise something and say that, give a promise that this thing is going to deliver in such a way, let that thing deliver in such a way. Let you not say that, no, I said it because of ABC. No, man. Just keep up to your word. Let black tax not have us hold it for the rest of our lives. We don't want to say that. Let us not say things that are not there. Disclaimer. Anything I said here, it's not guaranteed or it is not certified, but it is my experiences that I have. And one mistake, financial mistake, the last one that I've also made is that not budgeting, and even if we budget, not sticking by the budget. You see, there are those things that you put your budget that this is going to be my rent, this is going to be my electricity, running costs and fixed costs, and these are my incomes, and this is how I'm going to treat myself. I'm going to treat myself with this much, and then the other one is for my salon. And then there you went into the shop and then you saw the blazer of your life, and you forget about the whole budget and you decided to purchase that blazer because you think that once you just turn back, you're never going to get that blazer. That is the mistake of my life, that stick to your budget. There is a reason why we budget. We budget in order to keep our finances straight, and we budget in order to keep ourselves running for this period of time. And if you can't keep up with that certain budget, please do live a life that you can afford, and do not just jump into things that you do not afford and which can put you into debt. Always, always remember to use your money wisely, because once money is used, it never comes back. Money only returns when you make it grow. So yeah, next podcast we're gonna have in this year is also going to be about the financial gains that I made, or the good choices that I made with my finances. Yeah, thank you very much for watching this podcast up to this. And if you like this podcast, let us help me, guys, to give this podcast a name so that we can name this podcast and then continue with this podcast. At least give one podcast video in the year so that we can have podcast every week. Thank you very much for watching up to now. So I will say, have a great 2022. May the Lord be with you, and may you also help the Lord help you. Because if you don't give yourself or avail yourself to the Lord, there's nothing the Lord can do without your permission. May your finances flourish, may you be financially wise, and may you always be the best of who you can be and who you are made to be. So, till the next one. Doodles! Cool stuff.